Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Cyprus from Brazil, and today we are going to scan my entire collection of 340 QR codes. You are going to get every single Beyblade in every single model, in every single color to your Beyblade Burst App. New QR codes every 10 seconds, and all you need to do to scan those QR codes is to get your game, point to the QR codes over there, and then you are going to get them in your game. We are going to do from Z to A, so we are going from Z Achilles and then Zilchron, then we're going to do Xcalius, Wyverns, Yagrions, until we reach the letter A. You're going to get everything. Genesis, you are going to get your new Achilles, you're going to get Ace Dragon, Command Dragon, Dragoon Draws, you are getting everything. So please don't forget to like, to comment, subscribe for more new QR codes as they come. That's right, guys, it's time to scan everybody. Who is coming next? We are having here Z Achilles A4, the red and white version, getting right now. Now we have Z Achilles A4, the Ripfire version. Get them, just pointing your camera over there and get those codes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Ripfire Achilles, and now we have the red Achilles A4 with blue extend tip. You can get them right now. What's the next QR code? What do we have in here? After Z Achilles A4, we got you Mountain X Galaxy Zilchron Z4. The QR code is on your screen. Get them right now to your Beyblade Burst App. Galaxy Zilchron Z4, the chocolate version as I call it myself. This is now the regular Galaxy Zilchron Z4. Code on your screen, be in your game from Cyprus to you. But now, after Galaxy Zilchron Z4, we got you the other version for Galaxy Zilchron. This is a special purple version with the actual metal balls inside. Get your Galaxy Zilchron Z4 right now, and let's move on to the next QR code. Now, this is a special Onyx version for Zilchron Z2. Get them by pointing your camera to this QR code and get them in your game right now. Zilchron Z2, let's go to the next one. This is the regular Zilchron Z2. You can get it right now. This is black, yellow, orange with the red weight tip. Let's go to the next QR code, ladies and gentlemen. Every single code is in here. Now we're moving to the letter Y. We got you Yagrion Y2, the golden version to your game right now. This is Yagrion Y2. And now, what's the next QR code? The regular Yagrion Y2. QR code on your screen, bem em your game. Galera, é só vocês apontarem o seu QR Code para a câmera do seu aplicativo que você ganha eles. No nosso canal aqui a gente fala inglês e português. Now we got you the silver Yagrion Y2. QR code on your screen, bem in your game. And we keep moving on with every single QR code available, guys. Now we got you Yagrion Y1, the single layer. Code on your screen, be in your game. That's right, this is Yagrion Y1. Then we keep moving on. What do we have here this time? Now the letter X. On the letter X, we got you Xcalius X4. Point your camera to that QR code and you're going to get my Xcalius X4 from your app. Next one, this is Xcalius X3. This one is from the set with the launcher. You can get the QR code right now. Just point over there and you're going to get Xcalius X3. Let's go to the next QR code. This time, this is a Elemento Xcalius X3. Another QR code for your game. This one is a special version with fire and electricity behind. This is Xcalius X3. Let's go to the next one. Another regular Xcalius. This is Xcalius X3. One and item. You can get it right now. Just point over there and you're going to get this one. Let's go to the next QR code. After Xcalius X3, we got you the red and white Xcalius X2. This is a special Ruby version. Get it right now to your game. Now let's see what's coming right next. After Xcalius X2, what do we have in here? The black and white Xcalius X2, another QR code for you, my dear brother, my dear sister, my dear subscriber. Every single QR code is in here and we got your Xcalius X2. Now this is a special silver version for Xcalius X2. Just point your camera to that QR code over there and you're going to get it. That's right, guys, Xcalius X2. Let's move on to the next QR code. This is the regular Xcalius X2. The yellow sword is in there with Magnum and Impact. You can get it right now. Just scan over there by pointing your camera to that QR code. This is a slightly different Xcalius X2. This one has a special detailed sword over there. You got the ruby on the sword. This is the best Xcalius X2, and we keep moving on. What do we have in here? Ah, yes, this is the regular Xcalius X1, the first single layer with Force and Extreme. You can get the QR code right now. And what do we have now? We got you the golden Xcalius, the same como as usual. We got you Force and Extreme, guys. We got a lot of QR codes today. We got you 57 minutes of QR codes. Now to the letter W, we got you Wire from W3. This is a special yellow version. This is Wyvern W3. You can get it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Next QR code is the regular Wyvern W3, purple and green with atomic. All you need to do is to point your camera to that code over there, and you're getting Wyvern W3. Now this is a special golden version. Wyvern W3 is over there, golden version for you. You can get this special elemental golden version. You just do, all you need to do is to point the QR code over there. And now this is a very cool one. This has a special red trail behind. This elemental Wyvern W3. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is to point that QR code over there. Next one is a silver Wyvern W2. Another Wyvern for you, ladies and gentlemen. Another platinum QR code from Cyprus to your Beyblade Burst App. Let's move on to the next one. This time we got you a Ripfire Wyvern W2, black and green. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is to point that QR code over there from my collection. Let's go to the next QR code. This time we got you a red Wyvern. Wyvern has so many colors, ladies and gentlemen. This is red, yellow, and black. This is the QR code and you can get it right now. Let's move on to the next. This is the purple Wyvern W2. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of Wyverns in this game. Wyvern W2 is over there. You can scan it and add it to your game. Let's move on to the next one. This is now a yellow Wyvern W2. How many Wyverns are over there? This is another Wyvern for you. This one has boost on the force disc. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is to point that QR code over there. Same goes another black Wyvern W2. There are so many Wyverns, ladies and gentlemen. Wakia must be so proud. This is black and green. Get that Wyvern right now to your game. And now Wyvern W1. This is single layer Wyvern. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is point that QR code over there and add it to your game. This is a single layer. Let's move on to the next QR code. Now we're moving to the V's, and this is Sword Valtryek V5. Sword Valtryek V5, the premium version with extra details, is right over there. Sword Valtryek V5. Now the regular one without the details, you can get every single Sword Valtryek V5. This is the regular Sword Valtryek V5. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is to punch that QR code over there from my collection to yours. Next is Cosmic Valtryek V5. You can get it once again. All you gotta do is to point the QR code over there. This is our Cosmic Valtryek V5 with ring and crick. Next QR code is the special Valtryek V5, Turbo Valtryek V5. All you gotta do is to point the QR code over there and you will add it to your collection. This is Valtryek V5, Turbo Valtryek. Another special Valtryek. This is Glyph Valtryek V5, yellow and white. Another beautiful QR code to your collection. That's right. All you need to do is to point that QR code over there. You scan it. Next one is the black and yellow Wonder Valtryek V4, one of the best colors available. Force disc is 12. The tip is volcanic. That's right. Wonder Valtryek V4 is there, and now we're getting the regular version for Wonder Valtryek V4. This is blue and white. This is the regular colors from the original Hail Rush set. Wonder Valtryek V4 is in here. Now the blue and red version, the same again. Force disc is 12, tip is volcanic. We're moving on with every single QR code, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get everyone. Now this is a special Bluetooth Valtryek V3. Point to that QR code and you're also going to get a special menu for Bluetooth Beyblades. Bluetooth Beyblades are getting right there. And now we got you the yellow and blue Valtryek V3 with every single port. 6, Vortex and Reboot. This is Valtryek V3. Let's go to the next one. This is Strike Valtryek V3. Another QR code to your collection, another bay in your game. Point that QR code over there and you're getting Strike Valtryek V3. Moving on, now we have Elite Valtryek V3. This Elite Valtryek only gets XP by battling online. I don't know if Avatar Track is available to this bay anymore, but usually you can only level up Elite Valtryek V3 by battling online. Now the regular Valtryek V3, this one, you can level up by battling as usual. You can get Avatar Track with this one. Valtryek V3 is here. Now the starter version is yellow and purple for Valtryek V3. It is right in here, ladies and gentlemen. Another Valtryek V3 for you. There are a lot of those Valtryek V3s. Next one is the regular version from Starstorm sets, I think. This is the regular Valtryek V3 with red Godship on the middle, yellow. All ports from Valtryek V3 are in here. Let's move on to the next one. This one is very rare. This is the black and white Valtryek V3 with green details. I love this Valtryek V3, I wish I had it. Here it is, Valtryek V3 for your collection, guys. Now let's move on to Valtryek V2, there are a lot of them, and this is the Ripfire version. You got boost, you got Varble Ripfire version of it. The energy layer looks very nice. Now we got you a black version for Valtryek V2. Force disc is press or was low, and the tip is unite. Valtryek V2, get the QR code right now, guys. And now the next one, we got the regular Valtryek V2 from Epic Rival set, I think. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is to punch that QR code And move on to the next one. This is another Valkyrie V2. This has a red varble and yellow wings. You can get it right now. Punch that QR code and get a brand new bay for you. We keep moving on. Let's go to the next one. This is the silver Valkyrie V2, ladies and gentlemen. You can get it right now. This is the silver version added to your collection. Let's move on to the next QR code. Who's next? Who's next? This is the red and white version for Valkyrie V2, ladies and gentlemen. Code on your screen by your game, and also Impact, Jag, and Unite. You get those extra tips. Now this one is a special elemental version for Valkyrie V2. This has special flares behind it. This is Flaming Valkyrie V2. Get it to your game right now. And there are a lot of Valkyrie V2s, guys. This is the regular starter version with the red wings. You only get the anime version by buying the sets. This is Valkyrie V2 with boost and variable. And now we got a lot of Valkyrie V1s. Valkyrie V1 with the yellow sword is right over there. You can get a QR code right now. Just point over there and you will get it to your game. Every single QR code in here. The entire 340 collections with Union, Achilles, and everybody is in here. Valkyrie is in here with the red sword. Scan it right now and get it to your game. Now let's move on to the next QR code. This is the Dark Valkyrie, semi-combo, wing, and XL. Black Valkyrie is in here. Scan it right now. Silver wings. Get it to your game right now. Moving on, now we are on the letter U. This is Unicrest U2. The red version is in here with Jag tip. This is Unicrest U2. Get another bait to your game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the white Unicrest U2, another QR code to your collection. This has the needle tip. This is the actual default combo, the red version for Unicrest U2, and now the anime version with blue and green for Unicrest U2, another QR code to your collection, my brothers and sisters. Scan it right now by pointing to that QR code for my collection. Let's move on to the next one. Now Unicrest U1. First Unicrest is in here. Scan that QR code right now, my brothers and sisters. That's Unicrest U1. Let's move on to the next QR code. Now we got a green version for Unicrest. Here it is. You can scan right now with ring and defense. A defense type Beyblade for your app. This is Unicrest U1, as I call it myself. Let's move on to the letter T, and this is Typhon T4. All you gotta do to get a Typhon T4 is to punch that QR code over there, and you're getting a brand new QR code to your collection, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to Todos. Todos is an exclusive Hasbro design. Letter T is in here. As I told you guys, we're moving from Z to A and keep moving on and on till we scan every single one of our 340 QR codes. Now this time we got you Spiral Tap 24, another QR code on your screen. This is Toku Always Beyblades, Vault's brother. Get that bay right now to your game. And now the upgraded version for Spiral Tap 24 with the actual gimmicks and H bump. If you wanna make the actual version of it, the same is used in one anime, you gotta use some for each. You gotta use the first Neptune and then that other so you can have other parts. Now this is the single layer version, which was the price of the first random booster ever. Traptune is in here with Claw. Another version for Traptune. This is a red version with blue claw. You can scan it right now. The QR code is over there. Scan it. Let's move on to the next QR code, guys. We're on the letter T right now. Now to the letter S. Welcome to Premium Lord's Prize in S5. This one has every single detail, ladies and gentlemen. Lord's Prize S5 is in here. You can scan it. Just point to over there. Now this is the regular version for Lord's Prize in S5. QR code on your screen. Be in your game, guys. You're going to get every single prize. Now we are on the letter S. Next QR code is Sphinx, because this is also an S. Solar Sphinx S5, another QR code for you. There are brothers and sisters. This is Solar Sphinx S5. Let's move on to the next one. This is Turbo Prize in S4, guys. Turbo Prize S4 is in here. This is Jose Spriggan. Haha. Turbo Prize in S4 is here for you. Now, still on the letter S, we got you Salamander S4. Salamander S4 is available right now. Point to that QR code over there. You're getting Salamander S4, ladies and gentlemen. Next one, this is Surtur S2, another S Beyblade. Surtur S2 is in here. This is a dual layer that had as a evolution. It is Surtur S4 coming right up. This is Iron X Surtur S4, but the game calls it Surtur S2. Comes with Extend, I think. This is Surtur S2. Let's move on to the next bay. We got you the regular Sphinx, a Hasbro exclusive design. This is Sphinx S4 with 6 and XLS. This is Sphinx S4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the next QR code. And now we got you Satomb. This is the yellow Satomb with 2 glide and yellow loop. Yellow Satomb S3, another QR code for you. All you gotta do is to punch that QR code over there. Let's move on to the Elemento. This is one of my favorite versions of Satomb S3 because it has white and red and black. Yellow was the previous one that I also like very much. This is Satumba S3. Now the regular Satumba S3 QR code on your screen, another bay for your game, for a collection, from mine to yours. Let's move on. What is the next bay, ladies and gentlemen? This is, yes, another surprising because it is QR on the letter S. Surprising Requiem S3 is here for your game. All you gotta do is scan the QR code over there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the dark version for Surprising Requiem S3. This is a dark version, has no element behind it, but this is a dark Surprising Requiem. Get it right now. Scan the QR code, you're going to get it. Just like this white Surprising Requiem S3, get the QR code, edit your collection, Surprising Requiem S3. Let's move on to the next QR code. Now we got you another Surprising. This is Legend Surprising S3 with 7 and merge. You scan it and get your Surprising from Red Eye to your Beyblade Burst App, and we keep moving on. This time, what do we have in here, ladies and gentlemen? This is a black and green Surprising S3, guys. As you can see, it has white cross. I think that's it is guard, I think, for Snake Pit set. Now this is a very beautiful Elemental Surprising S3. I call it the green cradle because of the element that leaves behind. The beautiful blue cradle it has. Blue Surprising S3. Now we're moving on to the dual layers. Surprising S2 Ripfire version is in here with Knuckle and Unite Ripfire, that's right. Surprising S2 is in here. I'm going to get every single S Beyblade. And now the silver version for Surprising S2, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get every single QR code today. These are my 340 QR codes, guys. We're going to get everything. Now this is the green version for Surprising S2. This is the green version. Get it right now. It has variable. If you have Valkyrie, you can use this tip so you can make the original combo save for the disc. And now this is Surprising S2 once again. This is, I can't remember if this one was of the set, but this is one for the actual colors you have from the anime. Surprising S2 is in here. Another version, slightly pale, but this is all the Surprising S2, same details from the cartoon, from my collection to yours. Surprising S2 is in here. Let's move on to the next QR code. Now we're moving to the single layers. I think Surprising has many single layers as well. This is one of them. It is from a dual pack. Surprising S1 as I call it is available right in here for you. Moving on, the Surprising Defense version with heavy and defense. Surprising is in here. QR code on your screen, bay in your game. We keep moving on to the next QR code. And what do we have in here? Now we have the incredible R letter. And we are here with Rudder R5 because we got Beyblade Burst Rise, Turbo, Evolution, the first season. We got Hyper Spheres in here. And now we got you Red Shadow Regulus with 6 and Destroy. Regulus R3 is in here with Gray Destroy, that's right, Regulus R3, the red version. Moving on, now we have a special Elemental Regulus R3 for your game. This one has a tower tip. You can get it right now. It doesn't have any elemental trails behind it, but this is the actual Regulus R3. And we keep moving on to the next Regulus. This one, it has the actual colors from the cartoon Regulus R3. You can scan it right now. Just point to that QR code over there and you will get your Regulus R3. Let's moving on to the next one. Now we're going to get the Roktavors. Roktavor R4 is in here. This is a silver and yellow version. Rocktavor R4 is in here. Let's moving on to the next one. This is a Hypersphere version. The layers look a lot alike, but this is Rocktavor R5 with the actual Rocktavor colors, the purple, the blacks, and the oranges, the yellows. Everyone is in here. Moving on back to the other Roktavors. Rocktavor R4 is in here, doesn't have any frames. The Rocktavor R4 is in here with Wedge, it's actual force disc. Everybody's in here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is Rocktavor R3. This is the Seed Strike version, the orange version is in here, the tail colors are in here, Rocktavor R3 is in here, now a dark version, this one has actual elements behind it, Rocktavor R3, the poison version, get it to your game right now, just by scanning that QR code over there, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the golden Rocktavor, we got plain Rocktavors here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Rocktavor R3, scan this QR code, edit your collection right now, from my collection to yours. Now we have this special Rocktavor that comes with Atomic, this is a hybrid version between stamina and defense. Scan it right now, the QR code is over there, you can get it. Let's move on to the next one. Now let's go to the Ripfire Roktavor R2. It is yellow, that's its forge disc, black and yellow and red. You can scan it right now, get your bay. Let's move on to the next one. Now we got a yellow and blue Roktavor R2 with a green evolved chip. The QR code is over there. All you gotta do is scan it, and let's move on to the next QR code, ladies and gentlemen. is the silver Rocktavor R3 QR code. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is to point the little guy over there and you're going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Rocktavor R2, now a purple version for Rocktavor R2. It is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Scan this QR code and get this Rocktavor R2 to your collection. Let's move on to the next one. This is a orange Rocktavor R2. Scan it right now. It is over there for you to get it. Let's move on to the next QR code, ladies and gentlemen. What do we have in here? Rocktavor R2. Now we have, oh man, another blue Roktavor, black revolved tip. There are so many Roktavors, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on. This is Rocktavor R2. Moving on to the next QR code. Now we have the single layers. I think there are plain single layers Rocktavor as well. This is the yellow and black version. This is Rocktavor R1. Let's go to the next QR code. This is another Rocktavor that looks a lot like the previous one. This is the orange and yellow and red Rocktavor R1, as I call it. That's its QR code. You're going to get every single code today, ladies and gentlemen. Now welcome to the letter Q. This is Quetzalcoatl Kit 2, a special emerald version. You're getting it right now. Quetzalcoatl Kit 2, QR code for you, be in your game. Let's move on to the next one, the regular Quetzalcoatl Kit 2 with a rare forge disc jerk. I haven't seen this QR code, this forge disc in a very long time. I don't have this forge disc as well. Now we got the black version for Quetzalcoatl Kit 2. Black and ring and edge. Quetzalcoatl Kit 2 is in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the next QR code. After Quetzalcoatl Kit 2, we got you the letter P, and this is Perfect Phoenix P4. Perfect Phoenix P4 is here with the Tower SC. Perfect Phoenix P4 is here. Let's go to the actual Revive Phoenix P4. Phoenix P4 is here. Get it right now to your game. This is Phoenix P4. Let's move on to the next QR code. After Phoenix P4, we got you Grad Phoenix with 10 and Friction S. Grad Phoenix P4. Get it right now to your game, ladies and gentlemen, from my collection to yours. Let's move on. What is the next QR code? We got a recolor for Grad Phoenix P4. Here it is. Scan it and get it to your game. And let's go to the next QR code, ladies and gentlemen. After Grad Phoenix P4, this orange version, we are now on having Pegasus, Harmony Pegasus P5, Harmony Pegasus P5. Here it is. With 10 and low hypersphere, Harmony Pegasus. Now we are on Phantasus P2. Phantasus P2 is in here as well. The letter P has plenty Beyblades right now. Phantasus P2, get it right now to your game. Let's go to the next QR code. Oh man, now we are in the letter O. Orichalcum O3. Orichalcum O3 is in here. Get it right now. This is a very hard Beyblade, now finally available in the Hasbro version. No need to get luck. And now this is Ogre 05. Ogre 05 is there, ladies and gentlemen. You can get this QR code right now. Just point over there. Ogre 05. Let's go to the next one. This is the evolution for Ogre. This is Monster Ogre 05. QR code on your screen, be on your game from my collection to yours. This is Monster Ogre 05, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, now we have the actual Ogre 04. Ogre 05, the blue and green, was just a recolor. This is Ogre 04, red and black. Let's move on. Let's go to the next QR code. In this time, we got you Myth Odax 05. That's right, this is Knockout Odin. Myth Odax Hasbro version is in here. All you gotta do, point your camera to that QR code over there, and you're going to get it. Now we have Odax 02. There are a lot of Odaxes as well. There are many versions of it. Odax 02 is in here. This is the dark version. Moving on, now we have one of my favorite bays. This is Orpheus 02. Man, this bay is an actual ARP, an actual liar. I love this bay. Orpheus 02, scan it right now, add it to your collection. Moving on to the next Odax, because man, we got a lot of Odaxes. Odax 02, the purple version with Impact, Jag, and Unite. Add it to your game right now by pointing to that QR code. Moving on to the next Odax, Odax 02, another recolor. There are a lot of them. Odax 02. Let's go to the next QR code. Who is there? Who's there? Oh man, it's another Odax, blue and yellow. QR code on your screen, they in your game. We're halfway through all our collection, 23 minutes. Now this is Odax 01, QR code on your screen, be in your game, ladies and gentlemen. Get it right now, Odax 01. This is Odax 01, no man, this is another Odax 01, yes, because we just had the orange and now we have a white one with black and yellow. Odax 01 is in here. Let's go on. Now we got you Twin Optimus and 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the letter N. That's right, letter N is in here. This is Twin Optimus and 3. Moving on to the next QR code. What do we have? This is Dark X Napsters and 4. This is just recolor for Napsters and 2. You're going to get it right now as well. We are on the letter N. Now, regular Napsters perform the same way as Napsters and 4. This is the regular version, Napsters and 2. another QR code for you, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, what do we have in here? This is a very special Sapphire Napster Zen 2. I like it a lot. You can scan right now, just point to it and you are getting your Sapphire Napster Zen 2. Let's go to the next one. This is Napster Zen 2 as well, ladies and gentlemen. This is Napster Zen 2 QR code on your game. Get it right now. This is Napster Zen 2 QR code on your game. Get it right now. Now we're moving on to Napster Zen 1, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Napster Zen 1. Another QR code for you. You can get it right now. Just point to that QR code over there. Napster N1 is available. Now this is another Napster N1. This is purple and red. Everybody is there. All those sea colors are available on this Napster N1. Moving on to the next QR code. Now we are on the letter M. On the letter M, let's begin with Morigna M4. This Morigna also has evolution Morigna M5, but this is Morigna M4. We're moving on now to the actual Morigna M5. This is the same deal, except this is gray color. Morigna M5 is available right in here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Morigna M5. Now this is Minoboros M2. Get it right now. Scan that QR code over there, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and my sisters. Minoboros M2. Let's move on to the next one. Now we got to Thorns X Minoboros M4, but the game calls it Minoboros M2, and I don't disagree because this is just the same thing, just a different color and a different spray job. This is now Minoboros M1, green Minoboros. Get the QR code, add it to your game, and let's move on to the next QR code. After Minoboros M1, you know who's there? You know who's there? That's right, another Minoboros, except it's brown this time. The actual Minoboros, I haven't seen any blader using it on the cartoon. Minoboros M1, that is right in here. Now we're moving on to the letter L. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Luminors, the Longinus. This is on Luminor L3. QR code on your screen, they in your game. After on Luminor, we got you another Luminor L3. Who's this? It's Wizard Luminor L3. Wizard Luminor L3 is in here. Scan it and add it to your game. Now let's move on to Leopard. Leopard L4 is in here. Vice Leopard, add it to your game right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're crossing halfway our video. Leopard L4. Now let's go to another Luminor. We're not done yet, guys. This is Luminor L5. 10 and 100. Luminor L5, Luminor L4. Luminor L4 is in here. Brutal Luminor L4. You also get Sword S and Liner S when you scan it. Now the regular Brutal Luminor L4 QR code on your screen. Bay your game from my collection to yours. This is Luminor L4. Moving on to the next QR code. Now we got you Luminor L3, the Sweet Strike version. Luminor L3 is in here. Scan this guy, get its huge energy layer, and they destroy it. Let's go on to the next one, guys. This is the Dark Luminor L3. You can get it right now. Just point your game over there and you are going to get this guy, Luminor L3, the dark version. Moving on, who is the next QR code? The Golden Luminor L3. Golden Luminor L3 is in here. Scan it right now and you will get it to your game. Golden Luminor L3, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the next QR code. Now this is Luminor L2, Lost Luminor, available right now on that QR code. All you gotta do, get your phone and punch over there and you're going to get a QR code. Now the dark, the poison Luminor L2 is in here. Scan it right now, add it to your game. This is Lost Luminor L2, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, now we are on the letter K. Welcome to Shield Kerbeus K5, the Hasbro exclusive evolution. Shield Kerbeus K5 is available right now. Point to the QR code over there and now get Cosmic Kraken K5 because as well, this is another exclusive version from Hasbro to your Beyblade Burst App. Moving on, what is next? After Cosmic Kraken K5 Cyprus, we got its previous version, also Hasbro exclusive, Kraken K4. Kraken K4 is over there. Get your QR code right now, dear brothers and sisters. Kraken K4. Moving on, now we have Hazard Kerbeus K4. Hazard Kerbeus. After Kraken, Hazard Kerbeus K4. A brand new QR code every 10 seconds for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hazard Kerbeus K4. Now we got another Kerbeus K4, just a regular one. Guardian Kerbeus, the red version, the fire version with 2 and tower. It is Kerbeus K4. Moving on to the regular Guardian Kerbeus K4 version with heavy and revolve link shock. Kerbeus K4 is in here. Get it to your game right now. Now let's get the other Kerberos, and there are a lot of them, I'm telling you. This is the Reaper version for Kerberos K2. Get a Kerberos K2 right now, dear friends. Add Kerberos K2 to your game, just scan the QR code. And now you can also get the Platinum version for Kerberos K2. Scan that guy over there and make your collection bigger, better, and stronger. Kerberos K2, moving on to the next QR code. This is the Silver Edges Kerberos K2 Black Press Kerberos K2 is in here. Scan that code and get your collection even bigger and more powerful. This is King Kerberos, now the yellow version. The yellow version for Kerberos K2 is in here, ladies and gentlemen. Scan it and make your collection bigger. Yellow Kerberos K2, moving on to the next Kerberos. This time, this is a green Kerberos K2. Scan it right now, add it to your game. Kerberos K2, making your collection for all Beyblades from Kimidori and Kyle Haken and so on. Such as this blue Kerberos K2, get it to your game right now. Scan this QR code, and here it is, Kerberos K2, same deal. It has press and low. Now for the single layers. For the single layers, Kerberos, I don't think it had many versions. This is one of them. It has fusion as its tip. Kerberos K1, and now the yellow version with black press and yellow defense. Kerberos K1, scan it right now. Moving on to the next QR code, I don't think there are any other Kerberoses. Yes, the regular version with central and defense after this yellow one. Moving on to the next Beyblade after Kerberos, let's go to this guy. And actually, who is this? Who is this? We're moving on to Kukulkan. This is Xcalius X3, the gray version. It has everything 7 under Hunter. Xcalius X3 is in here. Let's get the dark version for Xcalius X3, also available here to your game. Scan it right now, make your collection bigger, stronger, and more epic. All my 340 QR codes are available here for you, and one of them is also the regular version for Xcalius X3. Scan it right now and get it to your collection, ladies and gentlemen. Who's next? Who's next? Now we're on the letter J. This is Judgment Joker J5. Scan it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Add it to your collection. This is Judgment Joker J. Judgment Joker. Now we have you Blast Genius. Blast Genius, the plasma version is in here. Get it right now. This is a special version with a plasma yellow trail behind it. Blast Genius is in here. Another Genius is here for you. Now this one has 7 and Zeta. Get your yellow Blast Genius right now. Scan it and get your collection bigger and stronger. After Blast Genius, this is the regular version. Blast Genius is here, ladies and gentlemen. Scan it and get your Blast Genius. Has everything. It has life, it has guard, the whole deal. Blast Genius in here. Moving on, still on the letter J, we got you Silver X Jurmuntor J4. Silver X Jurmuntor J4 is a slingshot tip, and add it to your version Silver X Jurmuntor. Now a special Diamond Jurmuntor J2 with Cycle Jurmuntor J2 is in here as well, with Infinity and Diamond Cycle for my collection to yours. Now the regular version for Jurmuntor J2, add it to your collection, get your collection even bigger and better. Jurmuntor J2. Moving on to the next one, what do we have in here? Oh man, this is a good one. Now on the letter I, this is Istros I2. Istros I2 is also here. This is a Thunder version Lightning X from the Slingshot line. Now Istros I2, the white regular dual layer version. Istros I2 is available right now. All you gotta do, scan it and get it to your game. Moving on. Now we have Ifritor, the black version with Infinity, and I think this is Liner was Fusion. Ifritor I2 is in here to your game. Let's go to the next one, regular Ifritor. This one has Magnum and Liner. Ifritor I2 is in here. Scan it and put it in your game right now, dear friends. Moving on, what do we have this time? We got you on the letter H. This is Hades H4. Dread Hades is in here, brothers and sisters. Hades H4, scan it to your game. Let's go to the next one, and now we got you Hercules. Hercules is here with Yard S, and by scanning this Hercules, you also get some extra stuff. You got some extra tips. Hercules H4 is in here. Let's move on to the next QR code. As you can see, Needle S and Eternal S. Now regular Hercules H4 is here. Hercules H4, scan the QR code, get your collection bigger and better. Hercules H4, just point your QR code to your camera, that's right. Next QR code is Heroes Poison X Heroes H4, but here the gamer calls it Heroes, and that's it. But this is Poison X. Let's go to the actual version. This is Heroes H4. Add it to your game right now. Heroes H2 with Yell and Needle. Moving on, what is the next QR code? Turns out this is Viper Hydrax. Now we also got your Hypersphere here, ladies and gentlemen. Viper Hydrax H5 is in here for your collection. Scan this Hypersphere game. Now we got you Orzud. I think it has plenty versions as well. This one of them, this is yellow Oruzud A2, added to your game right now. Moving on, now we have the red version for Oruzud, also has upper, also has claw, everybody is here. Oruzud H2 added to your game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, now the regular version for Oruzud H2, you can add it, you have blue and orange and yellow and claw again and upper again. Oruzud H2, welcome to your collection. Now this is a special bronze version for Oruzud H2. Scan it and put it in your game right now. Let's go to the next QR code. After Oruzud A2, we got you another Oruzud, but this time it's the single layer version. This Oruzud I think has plenty versions as well. This one of them, formerly known as Shiro, the dish, the snack, now a blue version for Oruzud. This is an ice version of a blue, I guess. Blue Oruzud is also here for your collection. Scan this QR code right now and make your collection bigger and better. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the letter G, Eclipse Genesis. I'm telling you, every single QR code is in here. All my 340 QR codes from my collection to your game. Now we have the regular Genesis, Royal Genesis G5 QR code on your screen, be in your game. Just point your QR code to your camera over there and done. Next QR code is still on the letter G. We got you Maximum Garuda G3. This is a special yellow version because it's the real one, because the others are just recolors, such as this dark version for Maximum Garuda. This is a version that has a red trail behind it, has with strike skills. Maximum Garuda is in here. Every single QR code is in here, ladies and gentlemen. Now for a blue version called Maximum Garuda as well on the inventory, it's called just Garuda G3, so we have two exact same Garudas with no difference on the letters and anything. Now moving on, we have Gargoyle, another Hasbro exclusive design. Gargoyle G4 is in here, added to your game, Gargoyle G4. Moving on, what do we have this time? Another Gargoyle, but this time, this is the Hypersphere version. Gargoyle G5 is available right now. All you gotta do is to scan that QR code over there and make your collection even better. Moving on, now we have Gaianon. Gaianon, I would think it has plenty versions as well. This is the yellow one, Gaianon G2. Get it right now, scan that code, my dear brothers and sisters. Now this is Blizzard X Gaianon G4, but this one is just called Gaianon G2 in the game. I know it's just a recolor. Gaianon G2, Blizzard X added to your collection. Let's go to the next one. This is a bronze version for Gaianon G2. Bronze versions are always cool. I love those special elemental versions, metallic versions. They are here in your game, Gaianon G2. This is now the regular version with quarter and fusion. Gaianon G2 is also here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Gaianon G2 available to you. Let's move on to the next QR code, and now we are on the letter F. Get every single Fafnir, my friends. Wizard Fafnir F5 is in here. Fafnir F5 Hypersphere version here right now for you. Now you have Fornius F4. Also has some versions. This is the regular Fornius F4. This Fornius is in here, and now after this Fornius we got you another one, but this one is blue and black. Fornius F4 is in here for you. Fornius F4, moving on. What we have after that, Cyprus, we have another Fornius, but this one not only is gray and purple, it is also Hypersphere and a very tough opponent as well. Fornius F5 has been added to your collection. We got another Fornius, but this one is the Ripfire version. It's blue and green Ripfire version for Fornius F4. Here it is, friends and my ladies and gentlemen. Now we're moving on to another Fafnir. We are not done yet with the Fafnirs. This is, guys, Fafnir F4. Get it right now with 8- and Absorb S. Black Fafnir F4 is in here. Let's go to the next one, which is the actual Fafnir F4. Get it right now. This is Fafnir F4. Scan it and get your collection even bigger and better. Moving on, now we have the Bluetooth version for Fafnir F3. When you scan this one, you also get a brand new menu for our game so you can control the Bluetooth base, provided you have them, otherwise you won't be able to. Now we got you the gray Fafnir F3 with H and gray nothing. Fafnir F3 is in here. Moving on to the next QR code. After Fafnir F3, we got you this, what I call the Rainbow Fafnir F3 with Star, with Flugel. This one also comes with a white launcher. We're getting the launchers right soon. Now the regular version for Fafnir F3. This Fafnir didn't have originally those colors in the first version of the app. This Fafnir was actually brown, actually green, but no, now it is this yellowish version. But this golden version, ladies and gentlemen, is so cool. Golden Fafnir F3, scan this guy, get your collection even bigger and better. Now this is a green Fafnir, has cross and survive. Green Fafnir F3, scan it to your game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Fafnir F3, let's go to the next one. Now we got an Elemento Fafnir F3. This one used to come with 9 and nothing, now actually comes with 8 and nothing. Fafnir F3, get your QR code. Now it's still on the letter F. We got you Fengrif F2, Fengrif F2, get it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Fengrif F2. Moving on to the next one, we got you the white Fengrif with a different combo. This one has force on the force disc. White Fengrif F2, this one comes in a booster. Fengrif F2, scan it and get your collection. Now we're moving to the letter E, Engage E4, the Takara Tomy version. That's right, Engage E4, Takara Tomy. No, this is Slingshot version for Orb Edges. Orb Edges, Engage E5 is in here as well. Now this one is Hypersphere. Engage E5 is available. Engage. Now still on the letter E, we got you Evipro E2. Evipro E2 is in here. Evipro, get your Evipro right now. Scan it with 9 in weight. Another Evipro. This one has heavy and edge. Evipro E2 has that dragon in the middle, the evil eye. Evipro E2. Let's get to the next one. Now the single layer version, just Evipro, and that's it. I think this one was one of the prizes of the random boosters. Exceed, evil eye, something like this. Evipro, scan this QR code. Now for the launchers, Apocalypse Blade Launcher, scan it, that's a QR code. Riptide Blast Launcher, scan it as well. Let's go to the next launcher. What is this? What is this? After Riptide Blast Launcher, we got you another one. Precision Strike Launcher, another launcher for you. Let's go to the next launcher. After this one, we got you a brand new one. Turns out, we got you the Incredibles Xcalius X3 launcher, and here it is without a ripcord inside. Why Apocalypse Blade has it and this one doesn't? No idea. This is Xcalius X3 launcher. Now moving on to Super Grip Launcher. This one actually has a ripcord inside. Super Grip Launcher is in here. Let's move on to the next QR code. Who is the next launcher? After Super Grip, who we have? String Launcher. The yellow String Launcher is in here, ladies and gentlemen. The yellow String Launcher. Get it right now with black screams and everything. String Launcher is there with the black prongs. Now we watch the white Dual Threat Launcher. White Dual Threat Launcher, lançador ameaça dupla. Dual Threat Launcher is in here. Scan the QR code and get a new launcher for you, ladies and gentlemen. Next one, the red Dual Threat Launcher, the original version, Red Eyes Launcher. Here it is, Dual Threat Launcher. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We still have 17 minutes of QR codes. Now we have Digital Base Stations. Let's begin with the Digital Hypersphere Base Station. The orange color version is in here. Digital Hypersphere version. Now let's go on. We have the Digital Infinity Blink Base Station, also available right in here for you. The green Digital Blink Infinity Base Station, let's go. After that, the Digital Vertical Drop Base Station, another Hypersphere Base Station for you. Digital Vertical Drop Base Station is here. Let's move to the Digital Vortex Climb Base Station, also available right now. Just scan it and add a new one to your collection. Digital Vortex Climb Base Station, Digital Slingshot Base Station. We have so many for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Digital Slingshot Base Station. Scan it and get your collection even bigger and better with more and more stations. Next one is Digital Cross Collision Base Station. Get it right now. This is a Slingshot Station, so Hyper Spirit Tips here adds that advantage. Same one for Digital Ship Clash Base Station. Scan this Slingshot Base Station right now. Get it to your collection. Now we have Digital Rail Rush Base Station. This is the red and white version. Scan it to your collection. This is Digital Rail Rush Base Station. Moving on. We have another one for you, and this is the Digital Star Storm Base Station. We're going through every single station, ladies and gentlemen. Digital Star Storm. Scan it right now. Get another station for you. And moving on, what do we have in here? The yellow Digital Epic Rivals Base Station, ladies and gentlemen. Another one for you. This is the Digital Epic Rivals Base Station. Yellow station right in here. Moving on, Colossus Base Station. This is a very large orange station. All you gotta do is scan that QR code and you're getting right now. If something else comes up, just scan the QR codes again. This is Colossus Base Station. Now we have the Snake Pit Base Station. This is a very rare station. You don't see it as often. This is the Snake Pit Base Station. Scan it and get it to your collection. Moving on. what do we have in here? Now we have the Digital Battle Tower base station. This is a 2-floored station. Digital Battle Tower is here. Just scan that code and get your collection even bigger and better. So if something else shows up, all you gotta do is scan the QR codes again. You get it? Digital Ultimate Contender base station is also here. Scan the QR code if you didn't get that base station again. Now this is the Digital Avatar Attack base station right in there for you guys. Same deal. If something else shows up, scan the QR code again. This is Digital Avatar Attack base station. Let's go to the next one. This is the V2 accessory. You will get the sword and some coins. This is the V2 accessory. Moving on, let's go to the next one. This is the Kerberos Claw. This is V2 accessory. Now Kerberos Claw right in here for you. Scan it and get more coins to your collection. If you're just starting, this is a good way to kickstart your progress. Digital K2 accessory. Let's go to the Digital Kill Score base station. A red station here on your game. No need to buy it for coins. You can get it right now. All you gotta do is scan the QR code over there and going on. After this station, the Digital Blue base station, another station for you. Scan it. If you didn't get the station, scan it again. Sometimes the glitches happen. This is the Digital Blue base station. And moving on, now we are on the letter D. On the letter D, we got your Command Dragon D5. Command Dragon D5 is in here, and every single dragon, ladies and gentlemen. Command Dragon is in here. Now we move on to Premium Ace Dragon D5. Premium Ace Dragon D5 is here, ladies and gentlemen, with every single detail, with all the oranges, all the yellows, and all the blues. Now we got the green regular version for Ace Dragon D2, green, blue, and yellow, called Blanca here from Brazil. This is the bilingual channel, ladies and gentlemen. Ace Dragon D5. Now the regular Ace Dragon D5, no extra details, but this one is from the vertical drop base station. Ace Dragon D5 is in here. Moving on, let's see who is next. We got Rock Dragon D5 with Sting and Charge. This is a different charge as well because this one is the defense type of Rock Dragon. Rock Dragon D5 is in here. Moving on, now we have Glyph Dragon. Glyph Dragon D5 is available in here as well. This time, Dragon is a stamina type, and so does its charge chip. There are 3 types of charges. Now another dragon, and this dragon, Sword Dragon D5, black and red, e Sword Dragon do Flamengo. Sword Dragon D5 is also available here, ladies and gentlemen. Punch that QR code in there right now. Now let's move on to the Doom Sizers. This is Doom Sizer Recreate, the regular version, which came from Starter, I think. This is a switch strike, so you can get an extra attack when attacking. This is Doom Sizer Decree. Moving on, now we have Golden Judgment Dragon D5. It is also here. All you gotta do is scan that QR code, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Judgment Dragon D5. Get your Hyper Flux. Now we have Master Devilus D5. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, every single QR code is here, and just so happens this is also on the letter D. Moving on to another Devilus. This is Venom Devilus D5 with Vanguard and Bullet 1. Venom Devilus is in here, just 12 minutes of QR codes remaining. Now this is Erased Devilus D5, also has Vanguard but has Bullet 2. Moving on, who is next? After Erased Devilus D5, who is here? Of course, this is the Elemento Doom Sizer Decree. It has a special electric red version behind it, so when you play it, it looks super cool. Doom Sizer Decree is in here. Now this is a white and red and black Doom Sizer Decree from the Snake Pit set. You can scan it right now, add it to your collection, Doom Sizer Decree. Now we have other Doom Sizers. Doom Sizer has plenty of colors as well. This is the purple Doom Sizer D2. I think this is from one of the starters. Was with Force and Jaggy. Now the Platinum version for the Sizer D2 is also in here as well, ladies and gentlemen. This one is very powerful because in general the Doom Sizers, because they are surrounded, okay, they have a slight chance to break, but they are so smooth it is hard to land some hits on them. Doom Sizer D2 is in here. This one's from a booster. This one is white and brown. Now we have the Brazilian Doom Sizer D2. Here it is as well. Doom Sizer D2 is scanned right now. Add it to your collection. This is the green and yellow Doom Sizer D2. We know what we have in here. This is what I call the Hatsune Miku Doom Sizer D2 because it comes with orbit and has this very cool tail color over there. Doom Sizer D2 scanned right now to your game. Now to the singular versions, there are plenty of them as well. This is Doom Sizer D1 with Oval and XL. Doom Sizer D1 is right in here. Moving on. Now we have a blue and green Doom Sizer D1. Also has Oval, also has XL. Let's go to the next Beyblade. Who is in here? Doom Sizer D1. We have you, Diomedes. Diomedes, a Hasbro exclusive version. This is Flame X Diomedes D4, but the game just called it Diomedes. Diomedes, black no. This is red and yellow. This one actually has the black. This is green Diomedes. Scan it right now and add it to your game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, what do we have in here? After this Diomedes, we got you Dullahan D5. Dullahan is a special Hyper Sphere version. Dullahan D5, scan it right now to your game. Dullahan D5, my dear friends. Moving on now, the regular Dullahan D2, D4, Dullahan D4, scan it right now as well. Has 7 and tower. Scan that QR code right now, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, now we have the classic Beyblades. This is Dragoon F. For your old school fans like I do, Dragoon F is right in here. We're going to get Dragoon, Dranzer, the shield, we're going to get everything. Now this is a very cool golden Dragoon F. Scan the QR code right now. This is golden Dragoon F. What else do we have in here? Dragoon F. Now we have this very cool green elemental Dragoon S. Scan Dragoon S right now and add it to your game, ladies and gentlemen. Dragoon S is in here. And now let's go to Bronzer. This is Crystal Bronzer F. Has a very different combo. This is 4 and Tower F, I think. Crystal Bronzer F with Tower. This is Name Shock. Let's go to the next one. Another Dragoon. Dragoon S, the regular version is right in here. It is white and red and everything that Dragoon deserves. Now we got another Dranzer, but this one is an Elemento one. This is a ice version for Dranzer, a nice version from Tacticuno. Dranzer F is in here. Another Dragoon. This is Fang Dragoon F. Fang Dragoon F, also available here to your game. This is Fang Dragoon F. Scan it right now and add it to your game. Next one, another Dranzer. This is the regular Dranzer F. It was one of the prizes from Beach Kukulkan's random booster. Dranzer F is in here. And what is the next one? This is an Elemental Dranzer S. Dranzer S Elemental version is also here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Dranzer S is in here. What is the next QR code? Another Dranzer, but this one has a weird combo, comes with liner for some reason. Dranzer S is also here as well. Dranzer S, scan it, add it to your game. Now the actual Dranzer S, everything is blue in this bay, doesn't have the original cross tip for some reason. But this is Dranzer S, scan it to your game right now. Now we got you Brazil. Gorge Brazil S, also available here. We got your Gorge Brazil S, red version with 1 and atomic. Gorge Brazil S. Next one, the regular Brazil S with the stickers, because there's a version without the stickers. This is Glacial S, green and yellow, ladies and gentlemen. Next one is a very cool Elemental Glacial S, the Poison version, Dark Brazil S. Scan it right now, add it to your game. Get your collection even bigger and better, Glacial S. Now this Glacial, I don't like it very much because one of the colors is wrong, doesn't have stickers, but it is also Glacial S. You can choose if you want it with stickers or without the stickers. Glacial S is here. Now let's go for triggers. This is Phantom Trigger S, comes with a Zeta Sling Shock. Phantom Trigger S is also available here. Punch that QR code and add it to your game right now. Now we have Trigger S once again. This is Trigger S. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Trigger S. 7 minutes of QR codes remain. We are not done yet because we got you another Trigger S. Purple Trigger S is also available over there, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Purple Trigger. Trigger S is finally available. And now let's move to the letter C. C is in here. Cognite C3 is here, ladies and gentlemen. Cognite C3, this is a purple and yellow version. Welcome to Cognite C3. Now this is the Elemental Cognite C3. Just scan it over there, punch that QR code to your game, and then you're going to get the special Cognite C3 with special event behind it. Cognite C3, moving on. Now the actual Cognite C3, the original colors from the cartoon, you scan it right now and add it to your game. This is Cognite C3. And after Cognite C3, we got Behemoth Cyclops, Hypersphere, Cyclops C5, red and black and white. Behemoth Cyclops C5, who is next? Oh man, this is what I call Cyber Canox C3, has Gorge and 13 on the fourth disc. Cyber Canox C3 is in here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Canox C3, moving on. Now we have Cyclops C4, comes with Flugel, Slingshot, get Cyclops C4 right now, dear brothers and sisters. Ladies and gentlemen, scan that Cyclops C4 over there. And now another Canox. This is the Fire Canox C3. You can get it right now. This one doesn't have elements, spiral looking it doesn't have any flames behind it. Canox C3. Now for the regular Canox C3, also here as well. Point to that QR code and get it to your game. CANAL X3, let's go. Who is next? Who is next chapter? CANAL X3, we got you another one, the regular CANAL. I call it CANAL X1, CANAL X2, but this is CANAL as well. Add it to your collection. This is CANAL, and now let's go to another one. This is Zone Ball Cash. Welcome to the letter B. Zone Ball Cash B5 is here. Ball Cash has plenty versions as well. Zone Ball Cash, we got you Dusk Ball Cash B5 with the purple ship. Dusk Ball Cash B5 also available here. Just scan the QR code and add it to your game. Next one is Ball Cash B3, also very requested QR codes. I remember how it was back then. Everybody wanted in the game so much. Even when the product wasn't available, everybody was asking for it a lot. Now we got you Balar before. Balar before is also here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of QR codes today, huh? Balar before is in here. Scan it. Next one is Bertramov B2, a white and green and red version. Bertramov B2. Scan the QR code and add to your game. This is Bertramov B2. Now Gold X Bertramov B2 is also here. Lots of yellows. Has logo on it as well. Just scan it and add it to your collection. Bertramov B2. Now this model looks super cool. This is the what was it again? Amethyst Bertramov B2. Another very cool purple elemental version. Bertramov B2 metallic version. Now regular Bertramov, this one is green and has hold. Bertramov B2 is there. Scan this QR code and add it to your collection. Bertramov B2. Now welcome to the letter A with Prime Apocalypse A5. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the final letter. This is a huge journey, scanning so many QR codes and saying each one of their names. This is Cosmic Apocalypse A5. Man, speaking so many Beyblades QR codes for so long is very tiring, not gonna lie. But here we are, bringing you every single QR code in every single way for every single color. This is A Materials A3, Scan Materials A3, ladies and gentlemen. Another QR code for you. We are almost done. Now we got you Bushin Ashindra Hypersphere. Also has its place here on our video. Bushin Ashindra A5 is in here. Scan that QR code right now, ladies and gentlemen. Red Bushin Ashindra is also here. Bushin Ashindra A5 is there. Scan it and get it to your game. That's right. This is Bushin Ashindra A5. After that, what do we have? This is Left Astro A4, also here as well. Scan Left Astro A4 and get your collection better and better. Left Astro, another version, but this time this is the Hypersphere version. It is a blue Left Astro A5. Also here, scan that QR code right now. Just point your game to that QR code over there or over there. Anyway, right Artemis A4. Right Artemis A4 also available for you. Is there? All you gotta do is to scan the QR code. Right Artemis A4. Now this is the Hypersphere version for Right Artemis A5. This one is orange, by the way. Right Artemis A5 also available right in here for you. And let's move on to the next one. Now we have Air Knight K4 Air A. Air Knight K4 is here as well, ladies and gentlemen. The letter A. Air Knight K4. Another one. Air Knight K4 also here as well. Blue and yellow. Air Knight K4 is scanned right now. And we are almost done. Now we have another Air Knight K5 because of the A, it is in here. Air Knight K5 also available here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the next QR code. Now we have the special Spiral Trap 24 code on your screen in your game. Spiral Trap 24. This is a blue version. Spiral Trap 24 is in here. And then we got you a Nubian A2. We are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. A Nubian A2 is in here. Scan a Nubian A2 to your collection. And now another Nubian. This is the regular colors for a Nubian A2, also available here for you to scan a Nubian A2. And I think now we're moving to the final QR code, ladies and gentlemen. After a Nubian A2, we got you the golden version for a Nubian. I think we are all done here, right, ladies and gentlemen. A2, our final QR code for today. And as such, you have scanned all of the 340 QR codes from my collection to your Beyblade Burst App. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you want more QR codes, just subscribe to us. See you guys in the next videos, and thank you.